Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to show you how I get this simple glam look. This is typically the look that I would do in fall, winter, Christmas. I don't like to do anything dramatic. I am a simple girl. I like nudes, I like just clean. A lot of the products that I'll be using in today's video are luxury brands. So I've got a bit of Chanel, honey, I've got Kevin Aucoin, I've got Tom Ford, I've got Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Huda Beauty, all of it. Because it's Christmas, you need to bring out the best makeup. It's the last couple of days before 2021 and you know, you need to put your best face forward. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Is On and I'll be uploading twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, and I'll be doing fashion, beauty, makeup, chit chat, just everything beauty related will be on this channel. So if you are interested, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah, I'm going to show you how I get this look. So I'm first going to prime my face, and the primer that I'm going to be using is Smashbox. I actually haven't used this primer for a really long time, but I would consider this luxury because this is really expensive. It's like £25. Just gonna put some here. I am going to be recording loads of videos today, so I want to make sure that my makeup has a really good base. Put that around my skin. It feels lovely and it does feel luxurious. Ooh. I'm just brushing my eyebrows up, and ever since quarantine I haven't actually done my eyebrows because I don't know, I just haven't felt comfortable doing my eyebrows, so they are overgrown and I kind of like them like this. And I'm using the e.l.f. eyeshadow duo brush, but I'm just using the spoolie bits just to brush my eyebrows up. I'm now going to go in with my trusted Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, and I'm in the shade Chocolate. I haven't used this in a really long time. One of the reasons why I haven't used this for a long time is because it's basically nearly finished and it's so dry. When when it gets to finishing, the product does get really dry, and that's one thing I kind of don't like about this product. And I don't know what brush is this. I think this is just a random brush. I have no idea where it's from, so I'm just going to use a bit on the brush. Oh no, it says H&M. I don't know why I'm buying makeup brushes from H&M. Eyebrows are drawn on, and as you can see they're quite messy. Not to worry, I actually like the messy look. I think all you need to do is just clean it up, and what I'm going to be using is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the NC45, and I'm also going to go in with this angle brush from e.l.f. Very straight. I feel like when you do your eyebrows straight, it gives you a lift. The foundation I'm going to be using is obviously from Fenty Beauty. I really like the way this foundation looks on my skin. I actually have a video on my channel featuring this particular foundation. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand just to warm up the product. 2 pumps is enough for me. I also like to use a powder brush, and just because I feel like the application is more like airbrushed, and I think I learned this from somebody on YouTube, but I'm not quite sure. This is the techie bit. This is the techie part because I don't want to ruin my brows, but also my forehead needs coverage. But I think it's covered it well. What do you guys think? I really like this foundation. It's one of my favorite foundations just because I feel like the color match is really good. It gives me enough coverage and it just feels really lightweight on the skin. I mentioned this in one of my favorites video, and when I apply my under eye concealer, I no longer go in with this baby beauty brush. I don't. I actually use a concealer brush. I have always been hesitant when using like a concealer brush or any sort of new brush, because you know when you just get into your old habits and you just don't want to change. That's how I was, but because I now do YouTube, I'm more open to what I try, and I want to do new things on my channel. So I've been really, this is even the wrong brush, can you imagine? This is the brush, it's the Flawless Concealer brush, and I really like it when using this. Now this is the Kevyn Aucoin, this is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Sensual Skin Enhancer. I've had this for a while, but I have a love and hate relationship with it, just because I feel like sometimes it comes across very cakey. But the trick is just don't use a lot, because a little goes a long way with this. There's still quite a lot of products left, and I'm in the shade SX11, which I think is a tad bit light for me, but it will have to do. So I'm just going to use a little bit, and I'm going to actually go in with my finger. And then smudge it out. And literally that is all you need. Do not go ham with this concealer. I even feel like I put loads on, and I'm just going to use this brush to blend it all out. I'm just going to blend the other eye as well. And the key here is just to blend, 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 blend. I'm now setting my under eye with the Mercia translucent powder. This is definitely a luxe. I always use this, and I really just like how neutral it is. This is a very neutral loose powder. For now, I'm going to use the back of this sponge, and I'm just going to lightly set my under eye. I don't bake anymore. I just feel like the eye area, when it comes to baking, it's just a bit technical. So I'm just going to put a little bit underneath my eye just so it doesn't crease, and it can last me for the whole day. Don't worry guys, it's all gonna come together. Trust me, trust me. I want to bring the definition back into my face, so obviously now we're going to contour. If you've watched my makeup videos in the past, you know that this is my usual routine and way of doing things. It's really rare for me to change the order of how I do things, and one product that I really love when it comes to contouring is this I bought on Boxing Day in House of Fraser, and I think it was £16. Nars had an area of where they were selling like they had a makeup sale, and I saw this and I was like, you know what, I do want to start using a like foundation. As you can see, it's nearly finished. It also has this bit here, which is a sponge, and you can also use this to blend out the product on this end. But I just really like that. I just really like it. It's really handy to have. Just put a little bit on my forehead. My forehead is actually quite dark. I don't think I need to contour my forehead. I'm just gonna contour right here, my chin, my cheek again, and I'm also going to contour my nose, and then I'm going to take a bit of the product up into my brow area. And this is the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick Chapman, and this is the buffing brush. So I'm going to use this just to buff out my contour. I get scared doing makeup videos because I don't want to look back and be like, why was I doing that? Why was I doing that? And I'm gonna use a different brush for my nose area. Mercia, and the brush that I'm going to be going in with is just a random brush like so. I'm just going to blend out my nose contour. Gonna go back in with the Velour Mercia powder and just use this sponge. I think, where did I learn this? I learned to do this from Miss Roche Posh. She's very simple with her makeup and I just love her face. She looks like a cat. And she does this a lot. Another person that does this as well is Jackie Aina. She always does this, so I've started doing it and I do feel like it makes a difference. And I actually take it all the way here, like so. And whilst I let that sit, I'm going to go in with my Nadula concealer. This is the Close Up Stay Full Smooth Concealer and it's in the shade Honey Warm. And this is what I'm going to be using just to clean up the contour on my nose area. And I'm also going to put some concealer there and there, just to bring more definition to this face. And I'm gonna just go in on the sides. Just to make my nose contour less harsh. I've got quite dark, what's this bit called? Upper lip. Maybe it's my moustache. Just brushing away the powder. I'm going to be using this Chanel blush here, and as you can see it's a sort of corally colour, and this is in the shades Frivole, yes, 76 Frivole. Lashes are on, and the lashes I have are the Velour Lashes. And they come in this is the old case. I think I've got the new case somewhere. So this is the old, this is the old case and this is the new case. And although these lashes came from this case, they're actually from this case. And this is the mink lashes. I'm not sure what they're called. This palette is Huda Beauty. You would have seen it on my channel before. It's the Rose Gold palette. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here, and I'm just gonna go over the eyelash band. Now my forehead is pretty dark, so I'm just going to go in with back in with the, I said Nadula previously, but it's Nabla. I think that's what it's called, Nabla. I'm just gonna put some on my forehead and blend that in, just because I feel like my forehead is lacking definition. So just gonna blend that all in. And I think I also might powder that section as well. Because my face is looking really oily. And I'm kind of going for a matte look. I'm gonna now use mascara, and the mascara I'm gonna use is from Kevyn Aucoin. Don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's Kevyn Aucoin, and it's the Expert Mascara Kevyn Aucoin. So there's nothing to it. And I'm just doing this so you can't see like any of the glue. So I'm going to be using this lip combo. I don't know if I'm going to go with a matte or glossy look, but I'm going to be going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. This has to be like my new favorite lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with the Tom Ford lipstick, and this is in the shade Pink Tease. And it just looks like that. And I'm going to overline my top lip, so I'm gonna rub my lips together, and then I'm gonna go in with this lipstick in the middle. It's quite pinky, isn't it? I think I might go in with some gloss. So I'm going to be using this one today, and it's the Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade, yeah, Butter Gloss, I think. And it just looks like this. I'm just going to put it all over my lips because I feel like this needs to be muted. I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to actually go in with the crease brush, and I'm going to use this. It's actually what I've been using to look in the mirror with, and it's the Tammi NYX Revolution palette. I'm going to go in with this colour, and it's called Golden Hour. I'll put a little bit here, and then I'm going to try go in the corners of my eye just to wake up my eye a little bit. So this is the final look. Let me know if you guys like it. This is how I would typically do my face for Christmas. Very simple, very neutral, but yet still glamorous. I am not someone who does like dark lips, dark eyes and go overboard with eyeshadow. I like to keep it really, really simple and just concentrate on my base. I really like the way it's turned out. It just looks very glamorous, very simple, but yet like chic and classy, and that's the look I'm always going for, honey. But I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'm wishing you guys a really Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'm really excited to see what next year brings. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want more content, and for those who are returning, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Mwah, mwah.